So let's see what's going on. Make sure it is. I hope it is. I think it is. So, Jello, good evening and welcome back. We are helping Wabbit out again because she's just had a major manicure situation. So we'll get onto that in a minute. I'm just getting the last little bits and pieces ready, set and gone. Hopefully we'll get things on the go. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all well and all that. Wabbit's somewhere around here. She's trying to sort some bits out. But let's go ahead and say Jello all in the chat. And see how things turn out there. What's going on here then? Having some sort of channel malfunction. There we go. Right, so let's see how things are turning out. So it looks like things are going good. So yes, we are going to help Wabbit out tonight with her doll's house. So just got to bear with us while we're getting the last little bits done. So we'll stick up my links, and yes, I haven't had a chance to do her links yet, so we'll add them in. They will be in the description of the video anyway. And it sounds like Nixel's having some sort of party or something going on, so we need to be careful with that. So yes, we've got links. So while you wait, why don't you head over to the Discord where you can have a chat with us there. Have a go at a few other bits and pieces. Obviously read what's on the commands, and once you've done that, you can come and join us. We also have up next is our Facebook account, so come join us on Facebook. If you do come join us, give us a little heads up so we know who you are and all that, and we can obviously accept you and all that, because I've had loads of people want to come join me, but they've not said who they are or anything like that. They just wanted to join, and obviously when looking into it, it's a little bit more than that. So it's like R18 stuff, so obviously I had to scrap with them. We also have the where is it gone? Where is it gone? The Fiverr Store, so you can go ahead and purchase some stuff from Fiverr. Well, remember, I've got the store up here, so you can purchase long sleeve shirts, backpacks, baseball caps, bum bags or fanny packs, depends on which part of the world you're in, hoodies, jackets, there's stickers, briefs or boxes, there's mugs, there's posters, there's flags, there's iPhone cases. There's a lot of other bits and pieces on there. You've got socks, underwear, hoodies, clothing, jackets, phone cases, t-shirts, hats, homes and posters. There's a lot of stuff there. Just go over, have a look what you like. If you like the look of it, stick it in your basket and then go ahead and purchase it. All items from here is obviously pumped back into the company of Fiverr. So let's see what's up next. Up next is our Instagram. So yes, find the Instagram pictures that you like, click on them, and there'll be some links to other videos in the background. We also have, up next is our main Twitch account where we obviously stream to, get things up and going, and gameplays, builds and everything else. We have our Twitter account, so yes, come join us on Twitter, see our tweets. If you hit the retweet, you will certainly get mentioned live on here. We also have the family friendly YouTube channel. We play all the family friendly games like Lego, Minecraft and other friendly ones like that. We also have our YouTube ad account where this is going out on, where it's also have other builds. We've got the Stobart, we've got the Titanic on my own channels. Obviously we've got Rabbit's doll's house, all from Hachette, and yes, we'll try and get things sorted out with that. We obviously we do have in the description of the YouTube video Wabbit's accounts for Twitter, YouTube. We try and get Facebook sorted out, but there's some hurdles that we've got to jump over for them, and some hoops to jump through. Yeah, she's got a Twitter, she's got Instagram, YouTube, so it'll be all in the description. Go ahead, follow her, and it's all there. So let's see what we've got here. Hi there, Claire, how you doing? Hey, you put Wabbit first, the pervious. Are you getting up on or something? Hi there, Roy, how you doing? Yeah, they both put you first.
They love me.
Yeah, she'll be over in shortly. Alright, so we're going to head over to Twitter, see who are the lovely retweeters are, and we'll see how kind you've been. No, we don't want any of that. We want my profile then, because we can't find it. Right, so what we have here then. Right, let's see. Up first we have, you need to try and get into it because we've got an opening to do. In first we have Roy, in second we have Wabbit, and in third we have Claire. Thank you very much, she's free for being the top 3 retweeters. If you do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've just missed out. And it's now time to jump in to the stream, and we actually got an opening. I think I have the right package because I've actually got 2 packages. I'll show you very shortly. So let's see, 3, 2, 1, fade, yay! So yes, we got 1 packet here, and we also have 1 packet there. They're both identical. I'm assuming this one is the doll's house. I don't know if it's a Titanic, but it is something like that. So, as always, we're going to open up with a craft knife, and obviously, if you're a kid, get a grown-up to do it for you, so you don't hurt yourself. And here we go. So this. What was that, Wabbit?
That's why I get you to do the opening for me.
All right.
Because I'm not grown up yet.
So you want me to open it because you're not grown up, right? Okay.
No, I'm still a kid.
So we'll just gently cut it through there, nice and gently, without going too deep, so we don't cut into the packets and things like that. Yeah. Come on. So do it nice and gently. There we go, and then we make sure the blade's fast away. Alright, so we should be having some decent things tonight. Alright, have we got the right packet? We'll soon find out. Oh, we have the Hachette paperwork. It says, if I can find it, no direct debit, no, that's fine. I have no idea what it's for, but it's not. Oh man. Oh, I found it. Yes. It's the doll's house. I am right. So what we have here, we are looking for issue 3. So we'll put that to one side. We have issue 6. I don't want that just yet. Oh, that looks nice. Little mannequin and some bit of a dress. We have issue 5.
You've got a dress?
Yeah, there's a dress in it. We have a wall and a boat and train and some cupcakes. Oh, like that.
Oh, I love cupcakes.
Issue 4, which is a table and trims for the doors. And we have 3, which is the mirror, Winnie the Pooh's mirror, and some door settings. So yes, Winnie the Pooh's mirror, honey pot, and fitting the door. So shall we go ahead and open it? Let's go ahead and open it. Wait, will come join us in a minute because she's going to be feeding me my hot beverage of unknown. So we'll get rid of that. And there goes that. So yes, oh right, it's got something over the mirror, so that's okay. So it keeps our bad faces out. And we have a doll's house free, so we'll go ahead and have a look at some bits, and we'll do it all together because obviously Webber wants to show things off, and then we'll start building. So it's telling us all the bits and pieces that we require, which we'll go through as we build. And we need the pieces from last issue, which is here. So we'll keep that handy. So we have a mirror frame, a mirror. I don't know if we're going to fit the mirror. I think we might leave the mirror out itself. We have 4 vertical posts, 2 feet, 2 horizontal posts A, 2 horizontal posts B, 2 horizontal posts C, a base, 2 panels, 2 columns, 2 pins, 2 pins. Oh yeah, that would be for the mirror. 2 windows and 2 plinths. Those plinths are obviously to hold the frame up. So obviously we'll also need the bits from the last issue. What's next we have? So we have obviously the instructions on how to build it. So it looks like we build the mirror first and then the door frames. So we'll need to certainly get the glue out. But we'll do our test drive fits, make sure it's all done nice. I don't think there is any cutting, doesn't look like it. And then obviously talks more about the Winnie the Pooh and his mirror. I do like it. Oh, Little Mermaid 1989. I actually remember watching that. That it was only a few years old, or I would have only been a few years old when that came out. I'm not saying how many years, but I'm saying a few. So nice little drawings and a lovely little Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs poster. Still reminds me I've got to scan the other one in. So what we'll do, we'll be building it as it says, and we'll see how things turn out. So I've got some sort of idea how it's going to go together, and we'll work on it. So what's happened here then? I think things have just gone completely pear-shaped, so we'll soon find out what's going on. Right, yes, we are live, so why isn't it working? Oh well, we'll soon sort it out. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's move that to one side so we can have a look at it. And it wants us to fit the mirror, but we're not going to fit the mirror because we're going to leave that out, because I've heard a lot of people been having issues with it and had to get it replaced or purchase a replacement like plastic mirror to go in it. So here we go. Well, let's get into it. Yeah, we're in. Oh, there's some text on the back. Important instructions, not a lot. Okay. Let's try and break into it. So, yes, like I said, where it's had a bit of a major manicure problem, she's had to book an emergency appointment to see her beautician, is it? Or beautician, to have the nails redone. So her streams have now been put on hold until then, but she wants to carry on because she doesn't want to be left behind. She will be having chats with a couple of nice young ladies, and yes, there will be a chance of a co-stream. So it'll be her and a couple of young ladies all doing the Doll's House, and I don't know if one person's going to read out the instructions and they will build together or what. And chinwag, you know what it is when women get together, they always have a lovely chinwag. What's supposed to last 5 minutes could last days. Alright, so let's open this up. This would be great for mixing again, so let's get rid of our... Right, it's plastic. Got a protected film over it. I think, can we... Is there a film on it? Yes, there is a protective film on it, but I'm going to leave that, so I'll put that to one side. That can go in the pot with everything else. So what is it? We have a couple of pins which we need to keep to one side. We're dealing with the mirror, so it's this section here. So what we'll do, we'll grab all the mirror pieces out. I'm sure at a later date we'll put the mirror glass in properly and everything else. Yeah. All this feels like a plastic type thing. So I don't think you can actually get these pieces wrong because they look like they're all the same. And got some honey pots which we'll deal with in a moment. And we've got all them pieces there. So what we'll do, we'll just place this on. Place it together because obviously you don't need that section just yet because we're just dealing with the mirror. Stay. Good. Right, so here we go. So we have the mirror. So we're gonna try and have a look at these. There's supposed to be a hole, but we've got a slit and a hole. I wonder if that's a defect. A hole. I don't know. Alright, where's that cocktail stick? Let's have a look. Go and see if this is the actual hole. No, doesn't seem like it. Yeah, we can just about get into that. Right, we've got to do a bit of shaving, but I can't find the actual sandpaper. So we've got a hole there. Now it looks like the pin's supposed to go all the way through. I can't find my sewing needle because obviously I would have put my sewing needle through it. Right, so yeah, our hole seems to be quite blocked up. Let's see if we can open up. There we go. Yep, I've got a hole for it. So yes, we have a hole there, and then obviously the other side is there. So yeah, we do have a little bit of modification to do because it seems to be not fitting or looking quite good. So this clear the hole there, and a little shave there. Right, that doesn't look like it's gone quite well. Looks like it's badly made, but we can get around it because we can hide that with the mirror itself. So let's have a look at this piece. Oh, looks good. So we have the mirror, and then you've got a recess here, which seems to be a bit rough on the inside. There, so which way around? So you have the mirror glass out like that. Take the film off. What we would have done, we would have run a bit of glue just on the inside here. Oh, let's see. Right, we would have run a bit of glue on the inside here. Then we'll get the mirror glass and place it in. Nice, tight, cosy fit. That's what we like. Yes, it's got plastic film on, so it protects everyone's identity. Alright, so which way round does it say? Looks like it's saying pins go on the outside. So we'll get that going. So let's see. Grab our trusty glue. That's not sponsored by us, or they've got no sponsor with us. So we want the pins. Let's give that a little open. There's only 2 pins, so if we lose one, that's it. We've got to then get another issue. A bit of rubbish there. Right, these bits of plastic, people have been binning them by accident. Please don't, because it does come in handy for other bits later. Right, so we've got to put the pins through the posts, or they call them columns. So let's find that's the bad side, so we'll put the pin for the good side. So yeah, let's see if I can hold it like that. So we have the pin, a silver pin, which is I can't see it. It's gone. There you go. So we've got one of them silver pins. Yes, it does have a head on it, so we can push it in, and it sits in there like so. We can do that with the other one. Now stay there, don't move. That side was a bit rough, so what we do, we'll put it through the better side. The same again, a pin for that side. there's supposed to be a hole either side. There's the hole. Right. Let's see. Oh, that was a tight fit. And this side, pins come out. No! Blame rabbit. Got blame rabbit. So put the pin in that side, and then we'll place it in this side. So yeah, like always with any of our builds, and if we are following anyone that's doing this, their details will be in the description of the video. So I'm sure the two young ladies' details are in the description as well. I don't know if this will be going out on Web's channel or my channel, but it will be going out on one of the channels. So there we go, we have the mirror with the pins in and sitting quite comfy. So now we're going to do a dry test fit, because we're supposed to put a bit of glue on each one of them, on the little pegs, and we'll slide it in. And it looks like, right, there's a little notch either side. Let's see if we can get up closer. So there's little cutouts either side, and they go there, so it's on the front. So that's nice. That's nice dry test fit. Look. Yeah, so what I might do is put a bit of glue on the pins, make sure they don't come out. And that seems to be quite nice. Right, so that's them sitting there like that, perfectly. And then we obviously got the legs, goes either side. It's a shame they didn't make the pegs a little bit longer, so they could have gone straight through into the feet itself. And that's how it would sit. So we've now done a test dry fit. It seems to be working quite fine, just to sort these pins out. So what we'll do next is glue it up. So we have our glue. Give it a little shake. And we do have a cotton bud to hand. Alright, there we go. So we've got some glue. What we're going to do first is start with a pin, and we're going to put it around near the head part. So cocktail stick. Yep. There's a dot of glue around. Yeah. Don't worry about getting it on the head, because we can always wipe it off. So let's go ahead and push it through. The glue is really just to hold the pin in that column. It hasn't gone all the way through, so that's good. So we'll grab the other side, and we'll just put it around the head again. There we go. Yeah, I'll just cover the head, it's right, because it'll peel off. Alright. I don't know why it had a malfunction, because she didn't want to do all this wet stuff. Right, so we'll just slide it in there nice and gently. And put it in there. There we go, so we've got that in place. And what we might do is try and put a rubber band on it later. Right, so now we need to take the platform off. As you can see, we are using my cutting mat, because she doesn't like to get hers dirty just yet. We could have put it around the pegs, but I'm going to stick it in the holes, because obviously the pegs are still setting. So we'll just wangle a bit of glue in there like so, and a little bit of glue in there. And then what we'll do, make sure it's around the right way around again, and we'll just ease it on gently, just like so. And then what we'll do, we keep a bit of pressure on, and we'll just wipe off this bit of glue in a minute. And that's a bit hard that side. There we go. And we'll wipe a bit off that side. There we go. So we're all nice and dory like that. So we just hold it there a moment. It should be gripping quite well. And now we need to work out how we're going to keep them on there. So obviously they're going to be glued. I don't know how it's going to stay. I think I might have to just leave it on the fireplace just behind me. So while that's sitting, gotta make sure it's in tight. There we go. Not much of a gap there, so we'll leave that like that. Oh, it's all moving around now, so I'll give that a little clean up in a little while. So now I've got to work on these feet to get the feet in place. So what we'll do, we will get some glue in the centre of them feet. I'm just trying to scoop all that in there. Come on, right, there we go. Alright, so let's place some glue on the feet itself. There we go. Little dab. And another little bit of dab. Make sure it covers the whole lot. Put that away there. Right, now let's stand this mirror up for yourselves. And try and get them in line with the posts. Yes, we've got glue spraying out everywhere. It's fine because we can just give it a little wipe off. And the other side. And obviously once this is set completely, probably overnight, we'll put it in the box with Mickey's chair and some other bits and pieces. Right, I think it's level. That is level both sides. There we go. So we'll leave that carefully over there for a minute, and then we'll see how things go. So, Webit, you're doing quite well, aren't we?
Oh yes.
All I'm doing is just having a quick glance over the pictures and just looking at the pictures and trying to match it up. Don't forget, I haven't glued the mirror in, so the mirror will pop back out. And we'll see how things turn out. So, literally made a right mess here. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll probably have a quick 60-second ad break, and I'll get the next part together. So, I'm trying to get some of this glue off my hands because it's a bit sticky. Alright, so let's see. Let's go to Be Right Back. Let's grab the page up and we'll go for a quick 60-second ad break. So I'll still be on the microphone, so don't you worry. So 3, 2, 1, ad break. So now we're on the ad break, having a quick wipe up, making sure fingertips are nice, clean, dry, and all that still, and the rubbish away in some shape or form. We will now grab the door frame and get the door frame out, and we'll work on that. I have no idea how it goes together, but we'll see how it turns out. So one bit there, and another bit there, another bit there. Oh, crikey, fluff everywhere. Put these out. Come on. I've got 3 more seconds left before I've got to be back. I don't know which way round it's got to go, so we'll just see how it turns out. And I'm sure Wabbit will come and actually join us. Well, she should, but it's Wabbit at the end of the day. She can do what she wants within reason. Alright, so for everyone that's just come back, thank you very much for the ad break. And we are just continuing in getting these last little pieces out in how they were in the packet. And we should be good enough to go. So we'll double check everything when we've finished. Yes, you can come sit over here because we need to have a look at the instructions together and things like that. So,
because I've heard from a certain restaurant.
Oh, alright. So we are now coming back. So 3, 2, 1, and back we come. Let's have a quick slurp, which I forgot to do. Alright, that's getting cold and that's just been made. Right, now let's have a quick look at the instructions now for the door frame and windows. So yes, we've got glue everywhere, but it's alright, we'll clean it up. So we've got to try and put this door and door frame together. So we need to have a look at the top and bottom plinths and top post, bottom post and horizontal bits, and then we'll glue it all together. So what we're going to do, we'll do a dry test fit and get things together. Let's just have a quick look at the picture myself. The thick one is top, thin one's bottom, and it looks like the cutting goes on the inside. Well, like always, we are going to go ahead with a test dry fit, and then we'll compare how things are. So we'll move these little bits out of the way and go like that, like that, like that. So we're left with these. So that's the top, that's the bottom, and we'll see how these go together. So let's have a look. Does that go in like that? Looks like it. So that's what that part there looks like. That goes like that. Can't really quite tell. Let's show on the other side. There's the completed one. Right. Let's just get them together how we believe it goes, and then see how things turn out. So we're following what it shows in the packet. We've got these uprights. So we have a small section and a big section, and we have like a stepping part. The stepping part I'm putting to where the cut-ins are on the small part, and they seem to go in quite nicely the way that I've got it. So the back ends up all nice and flush, or front ends up all nice and flush, and then you've got these little cut-ins here, which I'll show you in a minute when I'll take it up to the camera. There we go. So as you can see, we have, oh crikey, we've got these cut-ins here and here, and we've got these little grooves all running the same sort of way, and then we have what looks like some sort of weird stepping bit. Got some sort of step. It's quite small to see. It looks like it fits in quite nicely like so. So that's the bottom. So now let's get the top in place. So we have the same sort of pattern. No, it'd be opposite, because we have, there's the way that I've had it. So we'll gently put it in that side, oh, there goes everything. Gently smooth it in, and go on, in you go. You know you want to. Go on, in. Oh, it's quite a tight fit, dry already. Right, so we now have a completed frame. So yeah, it looks alright. It's a nice tight fit. The bottom seems to be a bit bow in the middle. Right, let's see if I've actually got it quite square. So we line it out on the 5. The base goes across to 23. And ouch, can't quite tell. Turn it sideways instead then. It looks like, let's hold that there and that there. I sort of like, yeah, it looks square. Right, so that's a nice tight fit all together. So we've got little holes this side, little holes that side, which goes for the doors so they can swing, and then we'll go from there. So shall we go ahead and glue this up? So what we'll do, we'll gently pull it apart. So we've now got a nice tight dry fit on one side. Won't go too mad and pull it all apart, we'll just do one section at a time. Yeah, so what we do the main part itself, so get a bit of glue, drop it in there, and drop it on the edge there. We'll do the same for all the others. Bit of glue in the hole, bit of glue on the edge. So when we poke it through the wood itself, we'll then push it all the way through into the rest of it, or the plastic wood. So yeah, that's all there, to the end piece. Make sure it's all nicely glued up, so we have no accidents at a later date. Alright, so it's now time to make sure it's all lined up nicely, and we'll try and slide this first one in. Crikey, it's even tighter with the glue. Alright, so that's that one in. That's that one in. That's two. Now we've got three. Oh, I just felt that spray out. And is that going before? Slide in. Yep. Push down. Oh, let's move that forward. Try and get. There we go. So that's all in nicely. There's the cotton bud. Where's the wipe gone? There's the wipe. Let's try and get rid of some of this glue off my fingertips. There we go. So we've got all the glue off, and then we'll just go ahead with the cotton bud very quickly. Oh, wrong one. It's this end. Let's give that a little push in somewhere solid. There we go. That seems to have gone in. Alright, time to move on to the other side. Cool. Well, this one we've got to be extremely careful because the bottom plate is very thin. Oh, that didn't go in. There it goes, it's in. Right, let's gently take them off. Come on. Hey! There we go, it goes for a little fight. Ah! Let's make sure that's all in. Bit of glue there, get rid of that. I was speaking to another friend. The one that their daughter, obviously the same age, or just a little bit younger than us, one of our sons, and she's actually interested in this for her daughter, so she might end up buying it herself and get me to do it. So there could be additional one on the cards. Because that's quite thin, I'm going to go ahead and do it on these uprights. Bit of glue. Yeah, that's a bit too much. Let's see if we can take some off. There we go. And then we'll put some on that one. Gone in the hole, thank you. Just a little bit, there we go. In the hole. Thank you. Come on. Let's hold that down like that. And just a little bit more for that one there. So there we go, so we've got all them in. Let's move that to one side. Now we'll get the bottom, make sure we get it the right way round, and lay it on gently. Gently push the middle ones in, these end ones should follow. Need somewhere to put a bit of pressure. There we go, bit of pressure. Right, so let's get these cleaned up now. Get this extra glue off. Right. A quick wipe. Glue off from there. Yeah, I haven't got that much extra glue, so that's alright. Just a little bit in the corners, and then obviously when you try and scrape it off, they do come pouring back. Right, so that's all that done. And what I'll do, we'll just double check to make sure it's square. Just seems a little bit twisty now. That seems to be square there. Yeah, to me that's nice and square, so we've got no problems there. So up next we have our horizontal posts. We've got two very thin ones and two quite thick ones. The thin ones come down the bottom here, and the thicker ones go up there. So let's go ahead and bring it closer to me so I can see what we're doing. So what we'll do, we'll start with these small ones. They do have a little cut, and they obviously sit in the framework itself. Don't need to really test fit these, because these should just drop straight in. So let's grab a bit of glue, and drop a bit there, drop a bit there, come on, drop, thank you. And same again for the next two. I've got a funny feeling another person might ask me to give them a helping hand with their one, because they find it quite fiddly for their second issue. But then again, it's quite a fiddly one. Let's put that in there, that's in there tight, and we better get this glue off quickly, because obviously the glue has been out for a while, so it's going to dry a lot quicker than normal. And then we'll just go over later and peel off any excess glue that is dried clear. So that's in, that's tight, that's not moving anywhere. There's glue there, a bit there. That's not too very quite tight. There we go. So we have actually most of the door frame in place. Let's turn it around so you can see what's going on. Now we have four chunky ones. So you can see, if I flick it over, you can just about see the cut. And that obviously sits in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll do the same again. Seems to be twisting a little. We'll soon sort that out. Right, so let's grab this glue again before it starts to go too hard. Shouldn't do. Should have a bit of extra play time with it. So we'll just drop it in the centre, one by one. Come on. Just a little dab there. Yeah. A little dab there. Come on. That's a bit too much. We'll come back to get some of you. There we go. A little bit there. So yeah, and we are do a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We should be done. Oh, that one seems to be on the right side. So yes, we'll go like that for a moment, and then we'll get these chunky ones, place them in one by one, nice and tight. Make sure we get any excess glue off again. Put it in nice and tight. I think that's all that glue off. Yep, so that's that one. Let's go ahead and do these last two, and then we'll compare the book. And then it says it looks like we've got to assemble the other pieces next week, which is obviously sitting over that side. I think on our next delivery we get the ring binder, so I can start putting it away properly. But there we go. This photo shows the frame you have just assembled, and the unused parts keeps these. You will use them later. So yes, so all these parts and the honey pots we'll use them later on. So let's get a quick clean off there, clean the mats, and yeah, put the lid back on the glue. If Wab would like to pass me the box sets behind us that has the ricing on, because I can't move my legs no more because I've gone to sleep. They are behind us somewhere. Let's have a quick slurp of my coffee or tea. Yay! Right, so we have a box here called model parts, and yeah, we've got some Titanic stuff in here, we've got some Mickey stuff in here, Doll's House, and my feet have actually gone asleep. So let's have a quick look now at the honey pots. So we have a yellow one. Ooh, now that looks quite nice. It's open, so it should have honey in it, but there's something about this one. I've got a little tip for that, but I need to purchase some bits first online, and I'll come back to it. Once I've completely finished, I'll do that. So we have a lid, and we have a brown and orange one. Lid goes on quite nicely. Obviously we don't lose lid, so we'll get that little glue in later. And then we have this green one. Also says honey, but there's nothing in it, so we'll do something about that later as well. We'll get the lid to stay on, so that can go all in the pot there, keep them safe. That can go back on there because we've got to keep them safe for next week. There we go. So we'll put it to one side, and we'll keep that, and I'll leave the mirror to set overnight, and the frame as well. There you go, Wabbit. Thank you very much. Ah, that's my head. She's trying to knock me out now. Oh, right. My legs and feet have gone completely numb. Right, so yes, we've now covered everything up to this part. We've just done. So we now have the pieces left to do, which I'll probably have a little play around now. Obviously without opening the other packet. Oh, I'll sort that in a moment, and we'll sort that out for the bin. So
Evening, everyone.
Oh, Wabbit's now decided to actually come and speak to us.
Yeah, Wabbit's here.
So if I think
I like
rightly,
look at them honey pots.
yeah, I think they sit there like that. There we go. That's how they can do to support, but obviously they will need to be beefed out a little bit with what's coming. But yes, it does look very nice.
Good.
Yeah, so we'll try and make sure that is completely square. Do a little twist. Yeah, I'll probably try to get that in some sort of square thing, but everything on the mat looks square, but when you're looking at it, it looks on an angle. So hey, we'll soon sort that out, but we'll leave that like that. Ouch! I will have to have a little walk around, make sure my feet get their senses back, because obviously I've got my own stream to do later. Give it about half hour or so, and then I'll do my own stream. Right, must remember to put this sharp object away so kids don't get hold of it. So what do you think of this stream then? What do you think of the build? I think we're about the same sort of level with a few other people. I know there's a lot of people that get theirs through the newsagents. They get theirs up and done as soon as possible, but we don't watch them until we've done our own. So I'm going to hold back on watching episode 3 until I've had proper look at the pots. Otherwise, I don't know if someone else has already done it. If they have, then I'll be giving them credit of doing something that I was thinking of doing. But we'll soon sort that out. But yes, I'm thinking of getting some yellow glue sticks so it looks like honey, and then just squirting them honey pots.
That would look good.
Yeah, and trying to make a bit more of a drip around the outside. That does sound good, doesn't it? Do that. That will go in the bin because it's now rock hard in places, so we won't bother with that. Cocktail stick still okay? Yes, Wabbit.
I got some fan mail the other day.
Oh yes, you've got fan mail, but that's got to be opened on its own separate stream.
Yeah.
Can't be done on this one.
So I promise I will open it next stream.
Alright, so Wabbit's next stream is a fan mail opening, so we'll get that sorted out. We are trying to get her stream key to stay. We actually lost it today, so we'll have to try and renew that and get that up and running. But yes, I'm also trying to get my other software to work with YouTube and transfer a lot of stuff over. So let's see. So yes, we've done. Oh yes, I'm just bring the mirror in, so it should have had some time to set. So we've had the mirror. Yes, the mirror glass isn't glued in, but it's sitting there nicely. So yeah, there we go. One mirror glass. Obviously that mirror glass will pop out. It's not glued in, so we'll keep that protected. And once the whole build is done, that bit of plastic film come off, and same with any other reflective items. That will show our identities, because obviously we do like to keep ourselves as much as we can ID free. So yes, we do have some plastic trims, like I said before. That will go in there just like that. And there we go, got it standing. That's how it's going to be. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed it. We are certainly got to try and find space now to put it on. Got to let that dry, so if I leave that laying down for now, let that dry on the mat. Obviously I'm not using the mat in the next stream, but when I do my next build, I think it is Stobart. When I do the build, I'm aiming to do that Wednesday. I need to have a chat with a few people to get a few things organised, because I'm going to be pulling them in on one of these streams. So, on the stream, but at one of the book issues. So I need to try and work out what things are, because obviously I've got to open the packet up live and then work out what issue is what and go from there. And we also have a repair to do, because we didn't have a certain piece, so we've got that to sort out. And there may be some testing as well, but we'll come across that as we come, because obviously we've got 4 packets. It should be the Eddie Stobart. We've got 4 packets there where we use 2 of them, and we have 2 from the last delivery. I can't remember which delivery number this is. I need to work it out, because I think delivery 7 we get a gift. I think we do. Alright, I'll work all that out anyway. So let's see. I think we have done. Next stream is to deal with that. Obviously that is for a spoon stream, and I don't know how long that's going to last, because I might have to go in a couple of times. So yes, I'm hurting myself doing all this. Just have a quick slurp and I'll go to there, and we'll do another 60-second ad break, so bear with me just to help me out, and we'll finish off with just a little bit of information. So bear with me for a few seconds. Thank you very much. Right, so that's the brew finished.
This might answer your question.
No, Alexa, stop. Silly little girl. Screwing things up. There we go.
Wasn't me mucking it up this time.
And we didn't even say your name.
No.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, that's covered, that's covered, that's covered, and that's covered. We've done that, got that sorted out there. Yes, we are done. And sounds like next door's starting their party up again. Oh no, that's not good. Let's sort of flip that up for a minute. Rest my eyes. I need to try and get circulation to my legs again because they've gone completely numb. So maybe it's going to help me off the chair. Otherwise, I'm going to fall again. Right, so we almost finished the 60-second ad break. So yes, that should help us out quite a lot. Yay! So if you did have that ad break, thank you very much. And we are just about to go in and tidy things up. So while we are waiting, please all come across to the links. Oh no, I've done it wrong. Spell it wrong. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Come across to all our links. So we have the Discord. You can have a chat with myself, you can have a chat with Wabbit, you can have a chat with other members on there. Read the rules, follow the directions, type in the command, and in you go. A lot of people are now starting to take up on Discord. We also have Spoon's a Facebook page, so come join us on Facebook. It's obviously all the information's there. There's a lot of stuff going on. Have a chat. If you do hit us up on there, please remember to let us know who you are, where you're coming from. Like from the build, or Stobart, Titanic, one of the forums that we are part of, or anything like that. Just let us know, and we'll accept you. Because obviously, I've accepted one, and that was an R18, so that went. So yes, we don't accept R18 people. We also have the Fiverr Store. We can go ahead and purchase some merchandise. You've got backpacks, you've got hoodies, you've got tops, you've got underwear, you've got household bits. You've got a lot of stuff in there. Just go and take a little peek. We also have our Instagram. Behind all the photos is links to videos. I highly recommend you check them out. We also have our Twitch account, which is our main streaming platform where we stream to, everything else. So if you haven't yet, hit that follow button, be one of the 200 followers, and you'll be entered free of charge in the competition to win some goodies. All these don't have expiry dates, so that's good. If you haven't yet, come join us over on Twitter, because every time we go live, we read out who our retweeters are, and they get a massive mention at the beginning of the video. We also have our family-friendly YouTube channel. Obviously, it's a Spoons one, where we do Minecraft, we do Lego games, and we will be doing other family-friendly content. I will join us sometimes on there. We also have the YouTube adult account, where this will be going out on. Same with the Eddie Stobart, the Titanic, the Lego child that we've done, completed. We was going to have Yoda, but the owner wanted Yoda back, so he went back. He was about to come out of quarantine as well, because we had him in quarantine. Gave him a good old clean up and everything else. So yes, this on there. Obviously, this will be on there. This will also be linked over to Wabbit's or over to Spoon's account. Don't know if it's going out on my channel or her channel. Whichever one it is, it'll obviously be added to the other one, so you can watch it. We'll probably have an argument about that tonight. Yeah. Alright. So yes, Wabbit has taken over my channel once again. So we need to try and sort her one out again and again and again and again. But I do have something up my sleeve to help with that. So we'll hopefully get that going very soon. Alright. I've just found some glue in a place that it shouldn't be, so I'm just going to try and get that off while we are finished ending up. So let's see, we've gone through all the social media accounts, we've gone through everything. So yes, all I can say is thank you very much for coming along. It's been great, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, ouch. Ow. Stop poking me, Wabbit.
Mind your hairs.
What do you mean mind my hairs?
On your arm.
Yeah. Again, bye for now.
Bye.